Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing these New Year's Eve inspired nails. They're going to be using like very dark colors, and I think that's what New Year's Eve nail set is kind of for me. I'm going to be uploading another video, like a New Year's Day nails, which is going to be beautiful but very different than these. So stay tuned for those videos that are going to be uploaded in the next few days. Today's shout outs go to Rhonda, Mastro Paulo, Yolanda Boyce, and Yasmin Gonzalez. Thank you guys so much for being the first 3 people to comment on the last video. Don't forget to stay tuned for today's question of the day, and the first 3 people to comment will get shouted out in the next one. So today's question of the day, I'm going to get right into it. I like to do it more in the beginning because then towards the middle of the video I get too into talking that I completely forget. So let's just do the question of the day, which is, do you prefer bright acrylic colors or dark acrylic colors? And by dark I mean like blacks and burgundies and dark purples, and by bright I mean like neon colors like yellow, neon pink, neon blue, all of those. So my answer for that is actually neon. Even though I think like dark colors are like stunning, I don't like them on myself actually. I like to go for the more brighter colors or the more neutral colors, but since neutral is not an option, I'm gonna go for the brights. When I was in high school, actually, it was so embarrassing. I used to get like neon zebra tip acrylics. I used to get them short and they were like French tip, but on the French tip part, like on the white part, I had like zebra print and they were all different colors and they were neon. Oh my god, if I could like find a picture, which I don't think I will, but if I could find a picture and show you guys, it's embarrassing. But yeah, I used to love colors like that, neons, and I still do. Those are like the ones I pick up the most, but lately I've been trying to go with more darker colors because they look very like aesthetically pleasing and they make beautiful designs as well. But on my nails, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I go more for like the brighter colors or the neutral colors. During fall and like winter, I like to reach more for darker colors because it's what's in. But just wait till summer, guys, because I'm gonna go all off on these on these bright colors. So let me know down in the comments what you guys prefer, and the first 3 people to comment will get shouted out in the next video. In this set, I'm actually not using like so many colors like usual. I'm actually only using like 2 or 3 acrylic colors, and I wanted to do this like set because it just came to mind. It was very random and I thought, why not? So I wanted to do this black acrylic, which is from Double Dip Nails, and you can use my discount code with them. As always, it's down in the description box if I don't mention it throughout the video. And then, so yeah, it's called Black Like My Heart, and I really love the consistency of this acrylic. All of their acrylics are really nice, and you can use them as dip powder and acrylic powder. As you know, I don't do dip, so I always use them for acrylic and they work perfect. I love the consistency of it. It's really easy to use and it doesn't stain as bad, so I love that. So yeah, this one's called Black Like My Heart, and I'm also going to be using a clear acrylic, which I will be doing after this. So on the pinky, the middle finger, and the pointer finger, I am going to be using the black acrylic as a French tip. I'm creating this French tip look using that one, and then in the ring finger it's going to be completely black because we're going to be adding something at the very end to make it like really pop, and I really loved how these came out. Also, before I forget, I wanted to mention that when I shouted out the 3 people in the beginning of the video, one of their comments mentioned me doing like an ombre tutorial, and now that I think about it, you guys, I have not done an actual ombre tutorial. I've done a lot of videos that use ombre where I do like the ombre technique, but I've never actually just done an ombre nail and like explained it thoroughly, and I really want to do that. I don't know why, like that's completely skipped my mind and I haven't, so I'm gonna do that very soon. I think that instead of doing like a full set, I'm gonna be doing like one nail and just really explaining how I do an ombre nail. And I don't know why, like, I haven't done a video like that, but I try to explain myself, like my techniques and what I do when I do these full sets, but it can be very hard because you know, it's not on real time. I do voiceovers, and so when I do tutorials, I like to not do voiceovers. I like to talk in real time, just so I'm actually explaining what I'm doing, and like, you know, my hands match what I'm saying. Because when you do voiceovers, like, you don't even know what you're gonna do next because you pre-recorded these videos. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that for sure. And as always, I have mentioned it to you guys, always leave down in the comments what you guys want to see me do next, whether it's a tutorial, a certain technique in a set, certain colors, a certain brand you guys want to see me use. Always leave it down in the comments for me. I try my best to read all my comments, and I go and like them and stuff like that, or comment back. But don't think that I'm ignoring you guys at all. Like, I really try and like all like the comments and read through them. But sometimes if I feel like if you guys comment something and I feel like it deserves its own video, I won't comment back, but I will be posting a video about it in the future. I do have a lot of pre-recorded videos. I think I have like 10 right now, which I have to do voiceovers for. So I've been like constantly recording new things, but I haven't had the time to do voiceovers. That's why they haven't been uploaded. And I really try my best to keep up with that, but like, I record and then I leave it be for a few like days or weeks or months, and then I go back to it after a while. This set was actually recorded last week, so it's not too bad, but I knew I wanted to upload a New Year's set. And then I have that other one that I was talking about in the beginning, where it's like completely different than this. This is more like a darker New Year's vibe, and the other one's like a brighter New Year's vibe. So yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys both, and they are very different. So like I said, and then the acrylic brush that I'm using is my Beauté Galleria, which, as you know, if you guys have seen me, or if you guys have watched my acrylic nail brush collection video that I posted like almost a year ago, it's on my top 5s. It's one of my favorites, and you can get that on Amazon. It's not pricey at all, and it literally has lasted me for like over a year, and I have like more for backup just in case, because I absolutely love them. I really do. And yeah, you can find that on Amazon. I will be doing like a what's it called, like an updated nail brush collection video, because I have gotten new ones since then, and I also have like favorites, like new favorites, different favorites from that last video. So stay tuned for that as well. And just so you guys know, I do blab a lot throughout the videos because I don't have anything written out as to what I'm gonna say or what I'm gonna talk about. So it's kind of like what comes to mind. So sometimes if I'm talking about like one thing and then I go and skip completely to the next, like, I feel like I'm just having a conversation with you guys, because I really don't have anything like written out for me to say. I don't like doing that. I feel like I would mess up a lot, so I would much rather it be like a freestyle and just talk. Okay, so I am using these star glitters that are available on my website, Crafts by 9, and you guys can use discount code YouTube. Oh, that's something I wanted to talk about too. See, my Crafts by 9 website, which is down in the description box, it currently has a New Year's sale going on, which everything on my website is 21% off, which is awesome. For 2021, I decided to do that. So starting yesterday all the way up until next week, the entire website will be 21% off. I have custom face masks. I have so many new items, you guys, like little like charms and things to encapsulate in the nails, like hearts and like words. Everything I have posted on my Crafts by 9 page, everything that's new. So go check it out, you guys. I have so many new items, so you guys can get all of that for 21% off. And then the next 10 orders also receive a free random sticker sheet that I sell on my website, but you guys will get it absolutely free, so that will come included in your order. There's no discount code needed for that. It's automatic at checkout, so you know, go take a peek at everything I have on my website. I try to have like a different variety of things as you know, the custom nail tech face masks I make, and then everything else. I try to have like a variety of things like nail art and then nail tips. And in the next few weeks I will be having a lot of restocks on things and new items coming into the shop, so I'm very excited to show you guys everything that I have. I kind of also wanted to talk about like 2020. It's been a crazy year, you guys, but I am so like happy and excited. I opened my shop, I would say like not even 5 or 6 months ago, and it's amazing. I have shipped to all 50 states in the United States, which is amazing and unbelievable because I didn't think it was gonna be like that. I started off with my Etsy shop just selling my nail tech custom face masks, and the amount of support I received from you guys and the amazing feedback that I got, it was crazy. I also brought in like 6 to 7 brand ambassadors, and I made my own website, and everything just came together for me, and I'm super appreciative of all of you guys. I started off on my Instagram in the beginning of this year with like 2,000 or 3,000 followers. I can't remember the exact amount, and here we are at the end of the year with over 20,000. So I mean, the leap that I took and like the amount of work that I put into my social media has definitely paid off this year. I posted every single day since January of 2020 till now. Every single day I was posting a nail tutorial, a nail video, a TikTok video. Like I was posting every day, you guys. And that's something that I can tell you guys, like just you put in that hard work and it 1000% pays off. I mean, I had this idea last year where I was like, you know what? Because last year I was posting like every 2 or 3 days or once a week or once every 2 weeks. And I was like, no, I can't do that. Like if I want to actually get a following and start building my social media, I can't be slacking off and posting whenever I want. So I made it a point where 2020 I was going to post every single day, and I did it. And I want to keep it going. Like, that doesn't mean that I would record every single day. There was days where I knew like, oh, tomorrow I'm not going to be able to record, or tomorrow I don't want to record. So then I just record 2 or 3 videos. And so then I have videos to post. And that is like what I can tell you guys. Just put in that hard work and it 1000% pays off. I'm extremely grateful for all of my followers. The amount of support I get from you guys, it's incredible. You guys are always like hyping me up, and I love that. Like if it weren't for your comments and your DMs and all that stuff, like I wouldn't even want to post because I would feel like nobody wanted to see me. On my TikTok, I got over like 100,000 followers and like over 1 million or so likes, and I think it's like amazing. Like when I would like wake up and I would see the amount of like views or followers that I got, new followers from everywhere all over the world, like I thought that was like freaking crazy. So I just want to say thank you for that, and I'm super excited for 2021. My social media, I have a lot in store for my website. I have a lot of new things, and the opportunities that I received as a brand ambassador as well. Being a brand ambassador for like 10 companies almost, it's incredible. It's a lot of hard work that you have to put into it, but as long as you put it in, like you put that hard work in, it will be great. And it doesn't feel like a job like where you have to post. It's something that I love to do. So I'm like, oh, you know what, today I'm going to use this one, today I'm going to use this color, and it just feels like it just flows. So I love that about this. Like I don't have to, like nobody makes me do this. This is something that I've always been passionate about, and it's definitely paid off. And yeah, without blabbering too much, I just want to say thank you guys and Happy New Year's, and I hope you guys have a great year. And yeah, so let's go back to the video. I encapsulated the star glitters with clear, and then I'm going in with this Kiara Sky 8080 file, which you can use my discount code Myra10 for. So as you know, for French tips, you have to like file the top, or else it's going to be like very bumpy because of where the clear acrylic and the colored acrylic kind of mesh. So there's like a bump, so you have to like file and make sure everything is super smooth. So it does take a little bit to get a French tip because the amount of work that you have to put into it. But the end result is like beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna be filing off the sides just to make them like as crisp as I can and make them like the nice shape that I want. And then I'm gonna go in with my e-file, which as always I have been using the Valentino Beauty Pure e-file. I've been using that for over a year now and I love it. So that's the one I'm gonna be using. And the bit that I'm gonna be using with it is the mandrel one, and all I do is put over a medium sanding band. The reason why I like to use those instead of the safety ones is because I don't know, like I feel like the sanding bands feel a lot different than the actual bits. Like there are medium bits, but I just like using the mandrel one and putting a sanding band over it. I just like the smoothness of it versus the other ones. I feel like they leave like dips sometimes and then you have to go over it and file it. So I just like using this instead. And you can get the mandrel bit on Amazon, and then these sanding bands as well. And then you want to make sure to seal that cuticle area to avoid any lifting. So that's what I do right now on all of the nails, and I'm dusting off the nail dust with this brush that I got off of Amazon, and that is what they look like. So now to the fun part, you guys. All right, so I wanted to talk about these little beads. I do have the Swarovski ones, which are these right here, but for the purpose of this video I don't want to use actual Swarovski crystals, like the pixie ones, because they are pricey and this is just a practice hand for the sake of the video. So I do have like these dupe ones that you can get on Amazon, which are like, you know, a little bit bigger, but they're basically the same thing. They're pixies, pixie crystals, and they're not Swarovskis, but those are the ones I'm going to be using. I would only use the Swarovski ones like on me, so you know, I don't want to use those. And like I said, you can get them on Amazon, the dupe ones, and so those are the ones I'm going to be using. So what I do is I apply like a thick top coat, which I'm using the Kiara Sky one, and you don't cure it in the lamp, and you just basically dip all of the crystals onto the nail to make sure that they stick on everything. And I was very messy about this because of the way my camera is positioned, so they went everywhere. But I also have this sorting tray that you can get on my website, Crafts by 9. I put that underneath just so it can catch some of the crystals. If the camera was not in the way, it would have been like much nicer, like it wouldn't have gone all over the place. So then I just tap it into its shape, because if you leave it like that and cure it in the lamp, it's gonna be like sticking out and stuff. So you just kind of push them into place, like to that square shape that I have, and then you cure it in the lamp for 60 seconds and it's all dry. And then I'm just applying the top coat on all of the nails. I'm using the same one, the Kiara Sky top coat. And you guys, I love the outcome of these New Year's Eve acrylics. They came out super cute. And then I'm just applying cuticle oil just to make the hand like look nicer, because the nail dust got all over it. But yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications to get notified every time I post a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy New Year's!